Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every state of birds Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing of birds Australia fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jackie Wise, the Director of Student Administration Unit. Graduations are one of the university's most important events, and we are delighted to be resuming ceremonies in 2022. I would now like to introduce you to the people here on stage today. Seated at the centre of the stage is Peter Bennett, Pro-Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Pro-Chancellor is joined today by Professor Shirley Alexander, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice-President, Education and Students, Philip Swadling, Technical Director, Avionics, Thales, our occasional speaker, Associate Professor Anne Gardner, Associate Dean, Teaching and Learning of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, who will be presenting graduates, Professor Anthony Dooley, Chair of Academic Board. The other people seated on stage today are professors, academics, and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It gives me great pleasure to invite Peter Bennett, Pro-Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, before we begin the proceedings, and on behalf of all those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is on their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I would like to pay respect to the elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge in this place, for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for graduates and recognises the support which they have received from family and friends, many of whom are here today. We warmly welcome you, and together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now invite Associate Professor Anne Gardner, Associate Dean, Teaching and Learning of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, to present the graduates.
Pro-Chancellor, I invite all graduates to stand. Pro-Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the faculty boards in Engineering and Information Technology and Business, as eligible for awards, have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the board and has conferred these awards upon them. Pro-Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Information Technology who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
I now invite, I beg your pardon. On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining their awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, you can sit down. Thank you. Pro-Chancellor, research degree programs, including PhD and Masters by Thesis, are instrumental in helping us to achieve our vision to be a world-leading Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. In addition to their passion and commitment, our research student cohort contributes innovative and entrepreneurial ideas that advance UTS and the field at large. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving doctoral research degrees. The following students have graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Li Shen Cheng. For a thesis entitled Design of Millimetre Wave Transmitter in Silicon-Based Technologies. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Meena Gunbarikarakani. For a thesis entitled Optimising Traffic Operations at Signalised Intersections via Transit Signal Priority. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Chiang Huao. For a thesis entitled Novel Nanomaterials for Efficient Photocatalytic Ammonia Synthesis. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Jefferson Hora. For a thesis entitled CMOS Rectifier Design with Power Management for Indoor Light and RF Energy Harvesting Wireless Sensor Nodes. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Min Tung Lee. For a thesis entitled Characterisation of Expansive Soils Treated with Hydrated Lime, Bottom Ash and Bagasse Ash. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Anna Sophia Magdalena Lindfors Lindqvist. For a thesis entitled Stability Control via In-Wheel Motors of a Solar Electric Vehicle. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. T. Q. Luan Nguyen. For a thesis entitled Environmental Impacts and Greenhouse Gas Emissions, Life Cycle Assessment of Wastewater Treatment Plants. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Patrick Rufangura. For a thesis entitled A Fundamental Study of Epitaxial Graphene on Silicon Carbide on Silicon for Mid-Infrared Nanophotonics. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Attila Sarakaya. For a thesis entitled Residual Load Capacity and Modelling of Failure Mechanisms of Alkali-Silica Reaction-Affected Concrete Structures. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Li Chao Song. For a thesis entitled Advanced Conformal Transmit Arrays for 5G and Beyond Wireless Communications. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Alka Vishwa. For a thesis entitled MediBlock A Privacy Aware Blockchain to Store Patients' Data and Effective Diagnosis Methods. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Yanhao Zhang. For a thesis entitled Aortic 3D Deformation Reconstruction. Each year, UTS recognises a select few undergraduate candidates of exceptional merit. Such candidates are honoured by the award of the University Medal. Pro-Chancellor, I now take great pleasure in presenting to you a graduate receiving an undergraduate award and the University Medal in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. The following student has graduated with the Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice, with First Class Honours and the University Medal. Michael Adams Burke. Pro-Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Master of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering. Alison Xuan Latang. Chan Kwok Tin Vo. Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Yash Subhashbhai Patil. Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours Division 2, Shin Dong. Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, D. Sun. Master of Engineering in Computer Control Engineering, Yansheng Wang. Master of Engineering in Cybersecurity, Fadi Elias Atzi. Master of Engineering in Energy Planning and Policy, Hazem Kamis. Master of Engineering in Manufacturing, Engineering and Management, Ashok Kumar. Fuzel Meyer. Pratik Mohan Bhai Prajapati. Shrey Shah. Mitraya Ganesh Vidawat Somina. Master of Engineering in Structural Engineering, Angus Christopher McDougall. Master of Engineering Management, Sachini Nisansala Huij. Kayin Rita Ng. Master of Engineering Management, Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Si Yuan Wang. Master of Engineering Management, Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Jingwen Ran. Master of Professional Engineering in Biomedical Engineering, Ranjana Mulathumanil Rajashekhar. Master of Professional Engineering in Civil Engineering, Amberjot Singh. Ronak Mahesh Kumar Maheshwari. Tristan Marston. Fang Jun Niu. Bilal Sald Eldine. Master of Professional Engineering in Cybersecurity, Mohammed Tala. Master of Professional Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Alexander Miko Soriano Agustin. James Keatings. Ahmad Saeed. Taha Sajid. Jasraj Deepakumar Soni. Nan Chao. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Biomedical Engineering with First Class Honours, Sahaima Mabrura. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Biomedical Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Ellen Rose McGurk. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Biomedical Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with First Class Honours, Michaela Ashurst. Nicholas Christodoulou. Satya Pranavi Gangapuri. Zara Hadi. Arya Raghu Banshi. Martin Shepherd. Gemma Smith. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Biomedical Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Sienna Reynolds. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Biomedical Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Anish Jain. Mitchell Jones. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Amy Pham. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice, Roger Shan. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with First Class Honours, Sophie Angelica. Hamza Abdi Sheikh Mohammed. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Vincent Law. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Charlie Cam. David Matthew Jardak. Tanish Mahotra. Renato Marando. Jasmine Sinclair. Andrew Sukkar. Juliet Tai. Benjamin John White. Benjamin Yuan. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Matthew James Ludman. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Yu Gong. Jing Wei Zhang. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 1. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Alexander Vuletic. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 1. Bachelor of Business, Sivasai Prajan Dharma Raja. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Yi Tian Chen. Ziyi Chen. Bo Peng. Tang Yao Xiao. Du Wai Yan. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Bachelor of Business, John Haddad. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering, Cheng Xiao Deng. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Alexander Martin. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with First Class Honours, Thomas Peter Bleasdale. Edward Tai. Duong Kat Zo Chu. Lachlan Derrick. Stefan Dukic. Philip Gorgievsky. Leo Joseph. Ursula Kuri. Nigel Lay. Dion Lin. Vanessa Livas. Daniel Mansour. Zahra Nassour. Michael Salim Risk. Mark Shalai Morn. Brendan Sleiman. Kai Brendan Stevens. Declan Teo. Chloe White. Ahmad Wichber. Ivan Zagvoskin. Pana Iodi Zupadis. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours Division 1. Jessica Michelle Castro Chavez. Alistair Donald Collison. Noel Raymond Haddad. George Haramis. Roland Katzi. Alina Lehr. Simone Marcus. Ishpi Nusrat. Caleb Thomas O'Reilly. Mohammed Azim Qureshi. Mona Sadek. Timothy Lewis Weston. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Giuseppe Aldrebi. Mohammed Al-Zebde. Thomas Colgan. Ravin De Silva. Frederick Epinian. Sanviraz Hoshin. Arsham Kamisi. Olivia Tordres. Rani Zaidan. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice, Jan Paulo Nakub de Guzman. Stephen Kog Cheng Fong. Oliver Lewis Boyd Harris. Hari Haran Mioran. Deepan Ravi Chander. Patrick Stephen Sheridan. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Electrical Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 2. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Damien John Hayes. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Engineering Practice, Daniel Dennis Patistella. Charmaine Gloria Kajukom. Chair Fu. Gabriel Ramon Kramer Mayer. Master of Professional Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Mohammad Waqas Majid.
Pro-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of the graduates.
On behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, let me congratulate all of our UTS graduates on their achievements in obtaining their awards. Graduation is such a significant occasion for our graduates. You have graduated from a university that is less than 50 years old. However, you have been part of a ceremony that has over 800 years of tradition, stretching back to the establishment of the first universities in Europe in the 12th century. Then Latin was the language of scholarship. The gowns were worn to symbolise the wearers were scholars. The hats had a more functional role to keep heads warm in cold schools of the Middle Ages. Completing a degree or diploma is a major achievement in anyone's life, and we should never underestimate the sacrifices and the very hard work that have gone towards today's graduation. We have celebrated with each graduate as they have come across the stage, but let's all get together and celebrate that again one more time. Congratulations, graduates. No one achieves very much in life when they work alone. As a society, we are made stronger by our family, friends and support networks that guide and challenge us to achieve great things. So for everyone who stood by a UTS graduate, helped them through a tough time or shared their counsel, on behalf of all of us at the university, thank you for the support you have given. Especially because the last 2 years have been a challenge for all of us, and in particular, continuing our education. Our resilience has been tested, and the support of family and friends has been more important than ever. Graduation is a very important occasion for family and friends, and I would ask all our graduates to recognise this, to stand and acknowledge the support of all the people who have joined you today. Please stand, graduates. Let's congratulate all your friends and family who have supported you. Thank you. I am sure, graduates, you will remember today as a turning point in your life. You have graduated from a world-leading University of Technology. When you have been with us for the last several years, you have learned a lot of knowledge. You've learned new skills. You have learned how to communicate your ideas and to work with others in teams. Your graduation here at UTS marks the start of your journey as a global citizen, and you will be held in high esteem because of the high quality of education you have received with us here at UTS. Your graduation will bring both opportunities and challenges. There will be exciting opportunities as you start or continue in your careers. You will face exciting prospects at home and maybe across the globe, and use technology that frankly was science fiction when I was at university. Probably there will be opportunities to influence lives and the qualities of those lives across the globe. Yet the challenges you face after graduation have never been greater. The last 2 years have demonstrated how quickly plans and expectations change. Increasingly, you will face the scrutiny from a society less trusting of institutions and elites. I would like to leave you with 2 guiding principles. First, I ask you all as UTS graduates to use your knowledge, your skills and your talents in the very best interest of humanity, and particularly the best interest of future generations, because the future, I believe, depends on all of us using our skills and knowledge for the benefits of the community. It is knowledge and it is skills and it is your contribution which will ensure a better society and a better living standard for all the peoples of the world. As a UTS graduate, I'm asking you to ensure that you leave the world a better place because of your efforts and what you contribute. The second thing I would ask of you is to remember always in your career to maintain the highest professional and personal integrity. In your life and in your career, I am sure you will face many ethical dilemmas, challenges to your integrity, both your personal integrity and professional integrity. I ask you all as UTS graduates to remember to maintain your professional pride, because professional pride is essential to if the integrity and the worth of your education with us with UTS is to be sustained. Be true to yourself and all the people you engage with. Make yourselves, your families, and your universities proud of you by maintaining the highest professional and ethical integrity and standards. Finally, remember education is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Your degree has given you a wonderful foundation to face any challenge, but you must stay curious. Stay connected with the world-class institution by joining over 260,000 UTS alumni around the world. Keep in contact with this group because they too will keep you connected with your lifelong learning journey. Your alumni office will be your connection to UTS. Finally, I'd like to leave you with a word from that great philosopher of our childhood, Dr. Seuss. He said, "The more things you learn, the more places you go." But I'd give a corollary. Make sure that the places you go remember you for what you did to make it a better place than when you arrived. So one last time, let me say that the best wishes and the pride of the university go with each and every UTS graduate. Congratulations again. I would now like to invite Professor Shirley Alexander, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President, Education and Students, to introduce the occasional speaker.
Pro-Chancellor, before I introduce our occasional speaker, I would like to add my own congratulations to our new graduates today. Take some time to be alone today and reflect on the extraordinary achievement we are here today to celebrate. Because not only have you mastered a significant body of knowledge, but it is also what I call the hidden curriculum that you have also mastered. And that will enable you to stand above the others. Just to mention a few of those personal characteristics, you have demonstrated that you have the self-discipline that's needed to stay focused over many years of study, involving both triumphs and, in some cases, disappointments. And I know that because as part of my role, I read through every comment that you make in your student survey results. You might wonder where they go. They go to a lot of places, and I do read about the challenges that you have faced. But remember that sometimes the most important and significant learning opportunities have been those that arise from those those disappointments. You have also shown that you have the time management skills to balance your academic life with what would have been for many of you around 100 assessments over the life of your degree. They would inevitably have had competing and conflicting deadlines, differing expectations, and in some cases requiring your favourite group work, so that you have learned how to work with others and how to resolve conflict in that teamwork. And each of these is critically important to your future working life. And as you will find, you will of course receive many rewards for that, with higher employment rates, higher salaries, better health outcomes, the list goes on. So our occasional speaker today is Philip Swadling. Philip holds the position of Technical Director for Avionics at Thales Australia, as well as being the Deputy Technical Director for the Global Training and Simulation business. He is also Chair of the Board of Simulation Australasia, the region's peak body for professionals who are working in simulation. Philip is a chartered professional engineer, a member of Engineers Australia, and a senior member of the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, otherwise known as IEEE. In his role at Thales, Philip is responsible for the technical aspects of simulation and avionics activities in Australia, including research and development and local technical strategy and collaboration with Australian SMEs and research institutions. Philip is a member of a number of UTS Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology advisory panels, and is a member of the Industry Advisory Panel at the Centre for Elite Performance Expertise and Training at Macquarie University. Philip is a member of the Thales Australia Diversity and Inclusion Council and the Reconciliation Action Plan Working Group, which was awarded the 2019 Thales Gala Award in the Diversity and Inclusion category, as well as the 2022 Aviation/Aerospace Australia Award for the Best Diversity and Inclusion Program. Co-winner of the Thales Australia Diversity and Inclusion Award in both 2018 and 2021, in part for collaborations with UTS on important programs such as the Women in Engineering and the IT Lucy Mentoring and Galawa Indigenous Student Experience. Philip was awarded an Achievement Award by the Simulation Australasia in 2016 and the 2019 Ray Page Lifetime Achievement Award for his work in the Australasian simulation industry. I'm very pleased to welcome him to give the occasional address today.
Pro-Chancellor Peter Bennett, Presiding Vice-Chancellor Professor Shirley Alexander, Presiding Dean Associate Professor Anne Gardner, Presiding Director Jackie Wise, and Chair of the Academic Board Professor Anthony Dooley, staff, distinguished guests, and most importantly, graduates and your families and friends. Firstly, I'd like to thank UTS for inviting me to speak with you today. It is indeed a great privilege. I'd also like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land on which we meet today, and acknowledge and pay respect to elders past, present and future, and the traditional custodians across our nation, and the continuation of cultural, spiritual and educational practices of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Congratulations again, you've heard it many times today and will no doubt hear it many more. Today marks a culmination of many years of hard work and sacrifice. Engineering, from my point of view as an engineer, is one of the most demanding disciplines to study, so completing a degree in engineering is in itself a significant achievement. And this has been no more so true than the last few years, with COVID-19, as we've already heard, having a major impact, not only on students, but on staff. Lecturers and other university staff have had to rapidly develop new approaches to delivering course content, and also ways of delivering labs and other practical learning experiences. And you students have also had to adapt to an ever-changing learning environment. So congratulations to both students and staff for what you have achieved. I can recall my graduation at the end of studies, at least some of it. I remember watching other students walking on stage to collect their testaments and forgetting to acknowledge the Chancellor by dipping their mortarboards. I remember thinking I wouldn't make that mistake. And I remember starting to walk away from the Chancellor and realising with horror that I had done exactly that. I quickly turned and clumsily rectified my error. I think the approach today is a lot better, where there's a number of checkpoints that you can actually get that hint. But I can't recall the name of the speaker at that event, nor the topic on which they spoke. To be fair to the speaker, this was some time ago, but I'm hoping that you'll remember at least some of what I have to say to you, at least for a short while. It's good to see that around 23% of graduates in this UTS graduation season are women. The latest federal government report on STEM equity, based on 2019 data, shows that 18% of students enrolled in engineering and related fields were women, and that women represent around 17% of graduates. So 23% is a great achievement for you women graduating, and for UTS, who places a great emphasis on encouraging women. Another minority, unfortunately, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people represent 2.5% of the Australian population, but only about 0.5% of total engineering students. There aren't any Indigenous engineering students in this cohort, but I know that UTS is putting a great deal of effort there as well into encouraging and supporting Indigenous engineering students, with programs such as the Gullowa Student Experience and the work of the Jumbunna Institute, with which I am personally acquainted. The importance of diversity has been stated very eloquently by a couple of Indigenous engineers. For example, Brendan McNiven, who's a structural engineer and principal at Arup, has said, "Engineering is about problem solving and creativity. At the moment, we have mostly Western-based perspectives. Having engineers with other perspectives will open our eyes to different knowledge systems, increase the diversity of inputs, produce stronger solutions, and give us additional ways to approach complex problems." Just as important, if not more, is the connection that Indigenous engineers have with their communities and country. In the words of Grant Mayer, who's the inaugural chair of the Indigenous Engineers Group, Indigenous people are connected to community. They have a social responsibility and are connected to the land. Having that bond and wanting to help on a more global scale than just doing something to help themselves is what makes a really good engineer. This is an attitude that all engineers need to develop and nurture. I always cringe when I hear politicians talking about the ordinary Australian. Exactly who do they mean by that? Some kind of statistical measure, an average person? Or we all know that there is no such person? Or is it a way of differentiating the masses from those superhero types that live among us? Either way, I don't believe there is anything ordinary about any of us. We are all full of great potential, and that is especially so when it comes to engineers. The role of the engineer is to apply technology to solve problems for people, to make lives better and enable people to reach their potential. It is important to always remember that we engineers provide solutions for people. It's easy to focus on the technology and lose sight of those people who will be using the solutions that we design. Principles such as human-centered design, which I know is taught at UTS, should inform every aspect of our work. And of course, engineers have a critical role in protecting the environment. More and more, we will need to consider eco-design principles in our work as well. So there is nothing ordinary about being an engineer, and there is nothing ordinary about the people who we serve. I recently discovered that just 5 years after graduating with an engineering qualification, only 55% of men and 51% of women remain in a STEM-related occupation. I'd like to use this occasion to highlight the fact that there can be, and is, a long, rewarding and fulfilling career ahead as an engineer. The critical thinking and problem-solving skills that engineers possess will become increasingly important as technology takes on more and more of the day-to-day aspects of the knowledge economy. Engineering is as much about ensuring that we're asking the right question and answering it as it is to developing solutions. Artificial intelligence is a long way from being able to do this. You've studied hard. The community needs your skills and knowledge, so keep on engineering. According to Engineers Australia, around 9% of all Australian university graduates are engineers. This makes Australia one of the lowest producers of engineers in the OECD. As a result of this and the closures of borders due to COVID, engineering job vacancies are at an all-time high. And yet, at the same time, there is significant alarm about the reduction in the number of students taking math, science and other STEM subjects at the high school levels. We engineers need to be engaged in encouraging the next generation to take up STEM careers, and there are plenty of opportunities to do that through programs that are run by UTS, the CSIRO, Engineers Australia and many others. So although you're near the start of your engineering careers, it's already time to start giving back. I know that many of you have in fact already been doing that by volunteering for internal, external UTS-run programs, such as student society roles and other groups. For those that haven't, I would strongly suggest that you don't wait. I've found this aspect of what I do to be one of the most rewarding parts of my career. Some final remarks to conclude. Join a professional society and get involved. This is a fantastic way to build your networks and to learn from people more experienced than yourself. Seek out a mentor, either at the organisation that you work for, via a professional society or some other source. Always take time to understand the bigger picture, be that for the project that you're working on, the business or organisation that you're working in, or the community as a whole. Context is crucial. People often talk about finding your passion. To ignite your passion, seek purpose. Passion is internal. Your purpose is for others. When you use your passion in the service of others, it becomes your purpose. As an engineer, you will quickly find yourself in formal or informal leadership roles. Nothing is ever accomplished alone. Building, encouraging, empowering the teams in which you work is essential to a successful career. Every so often, you'll see a moment when you need to go against the flow and diverge from the team. It's these moments where you need to speak up and use your communication skills to explain your ideas and take accountability for them. This situation might not be related just to a technical issue. Find the courage to speak up when you see examples of inequality or bias in the workplace. So I wish you every success in your careers. Go and engineer the extraordinary. Thank you.
I would like to thank our occasional speaker for his address on this important day for our graduates. As part of his advice to you as graduates, he talked about making sure that you have a purpose and a passion. And it was very clear in reading out his biography that he certainly found his passion and his purpose. I was very impressed with the way he talked about the importance of diversity, which I think underpins the way in which he's conducted his career. And talking about issues like human-centred design, eco-based design. So I really want to thank you very much for your address today. And again, thank you to our graduates. Our best wishes and the pride of the university go with each and every one of you.
The occasional address concludes today's formal proceedings. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. I'd ask that you'd all stand for the academic procession.